Good morning, students. I am Neetu, your new science teacher. Yesterday, we taught you about blood vessels, and now we will be teaching you about the heart in circulatory system. So, should we do a little recap of what we have studied previously? Circulatory system is mainly divided into three parts, that is blood vessels, and heart. Blood has two main parts. One is liquid part and one is solid part. Now, the liquid part present in the blood is plasma. It is 90% water and it is colorless. Whereas the solid cells present in the blood are RBCs, WBCs, and platelets. Now, talking about blood vessels, the blood vessels are mainly of three types. First is arteries, which carries deoxygenated blood from heart to the rest of the body parts. Whereas veins are the blood vessels which carry deoxygenated blood from rest of the body to the heart. And capillaries is the fine network of blood vessels which connect arteries to veins. Now, coming to the topic heart, we will start with the topic heart, and the topic heart is the vital organ. It is a muscular organ that pumps blood to all parts of our body through a fine network of tubes, and those tubes are our blood vessels. Again, the arteries, veins, and capillaries. Now, through this network of fine tubes, the heart distributes the oxygenated blood to our body, and the deoxygenated blood is also collected from our body through these fine tubes only. Heart is located in the thoracic cavity between the lungs the and above the diaphragm in the center of the chest cavity. It is slightly tilted towards the left side. The heart is triangular in shape with the apex facing downwards, that is the pointed part of the heart, and the broad base that is always facing upwards. It is the shape of a chestnut. Now, the size of the heart, when we talk about the size, it is equal to the size of our closed fist. Because the heart is a vital organ, it is protected in the rib cage. As you all know that all the vital and delicate organs are always protected through our skeletal system. So our heart is protected by rib cage from all the sides. Now, if we observe the cross section of the heart internally, it shows that the heart has four chambers. The heart is divided in four chambers. The upper two chambers of the heart are called as atria, whereas the lower two chambers of the heart are called ventricles. The upper two chambers, atrium, are divided into two further parts are known as right atrium and left atrium. The walls between these two atriums is very thin. It is not as thick as present in between the ventricles. Why? There is a reason behind it. Because the lower two ventricles, that is the right ventricle and left ventricle, are the lower two chambers of the heart, and the wall separates them is thicker than the walls present in between the atriums, because the ventricles have to pump the blood in our entire body, so they need strong muscular walls. This is the reason why ventricles have thicker wall than the walls present in the atriums. Now, there is a partition between the left side of the heart and the right side of the heart. Now, this separation or the muscular partition is known as septum. This again divides the heart into two major left and right side, and this is done because that the blood do not get mixed with each other. Now the blood circulation. The blood circulation, when the blood continuously move between the heart and rest of our body in the blood vessels. This is known as blood circulation. The right atrium, this is known as blood circulation. Now I will tell you the working mechanism of our heart. Our body receives the blood. The deoxygenated blood is received from the entire body to the right atrium. Now the right atrium has tricuspid valves present between the right atrium and right ventricle. Now these tricuspid valves are present to prevent the backflow of the blood. Now the pulmonary artery is present in our heart. Pulmonary artery sends the blood to the left ventricle of our heart. From left ventricle, pulmonary artery sends the blood to the lungs, and these lungs again fill the oxygen in our blood, that is through hemoglobin. Then this oxygenated blood reaches left atrium. After reaching to left atrium through a bicuspid valve, the blood goes to left ventricle. After reaching the blood into the left ventricle through aorta, the blood is pumped out of our body and it reaches to each and every part of our body where oxygen is required. Now, this is the flow chart or the working of the heart. The flow chart, you can say, I have given you. You can go through this flow chart and you can learn it through the flow chart. It is the easier way to learn the path of the deoxygenated blood to lungs, and from lungs to the oxygenated blood in the heart, and then it reaches to our rest of the body. Now the functions of the heart. The functions of the heart are to receive blood from all the parts body. It sends the blood to the lungs to get it oxygenated, and then after getting oxygenated blood, it pumps and distributes the oxygenated rich blood to the entire body. Now, why are valves present in our body? The valves are present in our body to prevent the mixing of the blood. Valves also allows the blood to flow only in one direction. These are the main reasons why valves are present. Aorta. Now what is aorta? Aorta is the bigger blood vessel present in our heart. Aorta arises from the upper part of the left ventricle and it carries oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. After learning the working of heart, now we will be studying how to keep our heart healthy. Our body will work properly when our heart is healthy. Now, when will be our heart healthy? When we will be taking good care of it. We should take the following steps to keep our heart healthy, that is, eat healthy food like fruits, vegetables, whole grains and nuts, etc. Do not eat oily and junk food at all. But still, if you feel like eating, you can eat it once in a while, not on a very regular basis. Eat at regular intervals. You should take your breakfast, lunch and dinner on time. Otherwise, your body will not remain healthy. And again, the most important thing, drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water every day. Now, after following these steps, you can, up to certain extent, you can keep your heart healthy. Practice yoga for good health. Now, just eating right and we cannot keep our body healthy. We have to practice some exercise, and yoga is one of the best exercises which we can follow. By practice of yoga, we can keep our health very good. We can follow few steps. Now, what yoga do for your body? It improves your flexibility and your muscular strength. It helps in improving the blood circulation. It reduces weight and keep us healthy. It gives us a feeling of happiness, because when your body is healthy, your mind is happy, because yoga keeps our body and mind tuned. And last but not the least, healthy mind enables a healthy body. So, students, now when you all are well aware of the working mechanism of the heart, what is heart, what how it works, how the blood glow goes through it, and still if you have any confusion, you can always get back to us, our teachers. We will be happy to help you, students. Now, after all my dear students, you please take care, keep studying, and you be blessed always. God bless you.